I'm here to review War Machine, a movie by Netflix that pokes intelligent fun, not so gentle sarcasm on the American war juggernaut. We are very used to movies which glorify the American war effort or even the individual stories or biopics. I mean, there's a truckload of films on Vietnam or Iraq or even the strike against Osama bin Laden, etc. Now, that's why it's so rare to find a film like this, which, without being silly, let's say like a Tropic Thunder or movies like that, is providing a pretty realistic, funny assessment of this whole war machine that kind of never stops in America.
We are here to build, to protect, to support the civilian population. To that end, we must avoid killing it at all costs. We can't help them and kill them at the same time. It just ain't humanly possible. No.
In fact, it even begs the question, is there any nation which since World War II has bombed, attacked, invaded, led covert operations or coups in more countries than the US? Brad Pitt is the new general in charge, and he wants to win it without even knowing what it is. He has to contend with politicians. Alan Ruck is the US ambassador, for example. I can never forget Alan Ruck, by the way, from his Ferris Bueller's Day Off role. There's Ben Kingsley, who's fabulous as the Afghan president.
My team and I are about to embark on a new direction.
What is this new direction?
We build Afghanistan into a free and prosperous nation.
All right, smile for the cameras, Glenn.
Sounds a lot like the old direction.
Scoot McNairy provides a fabulous narrative of the whole thing unfolding, and the events itself, including the changing nature of Brad Pitt's thought processes, are hilarious enough in their own way. There's a beautiful exchange between Brad Pitt and Lakeith Stanfield, which kind of illustrates the issues a war which is trying to kind of counter an insurgency or people at large face in most countries.
It seems to me that we all here with our guns trying to convince these people we're a really nice guy.
I can't tell the difference between the people and the enemy. They all look alike to me.
It's a superstar-packed ensemble cast. There's Anthony Hayes, there's Anthony Michael Hall, Daniel Betts, Topher Grace, Nicholas Jones, Will Poulter, remember We Are the Millers, Meg Tilly, and then two excellent cameos by Tilda Swinton and Scoot McNairy. It's based on a book by Michael Hastings, and David Michaud is the director and has helped write it. If you've never seen Brad Pitt play the fool, I really recommend Burn after reading as well. And this movie is a good illustration of this guy's fabulous and underrated acting talents.
I'm just trying to work this thing out. President gave me a job to do.
Damn it, Glenn. What did we tell you? No more troops. Don't ask for more troops. What do?
You ask for 40,000.
Hang on, Dick. You're cutting out. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Something's wrong here. Andy!
All right, can you hear us now?
I can hear you.
Can't hear what you're saying.
No.
Totally agree.
I'll talk to you later, Dick.
We need to finish.
I'm sorry,
we need
Mr.
to.
I just loved the bits about the reluctant coalition of the villain, the other nations involved in the war, and the politicians in the background, their own politicians in the background, and their soldiers on ground.
May I help you?
No, finish your phone call. The working wait.
The crew which accompanies Brad Pitt is not unlike the entourage accompanying a film star, or even the backroom staff accompanying a football manager, let's say. And most of all, I love the ending. Not normally what you would expect from Hollywood. I'm going to go with a rating of 7 on 10. On another day, I could probably even have gone for an 8. The sad part is whether someone like a Donald Trump would ever watch a film like this. Even more sadly, whether someone like Donald Trump would ever get a film like this.
USA! Everybody now! USA!
I thought for the art to go with this film, I would showcase, I think, the only painting we bought during our 2-year stay in Russia. This one is by an unknown artist, and we picked it up at a street fair. It's beautifully depicting, I think, the overall bleak kind of winter view of Russia. And after all, it is the Russians who got the ball rolling in Afghanistan, isn't it?
We think the Americans call us motherfuckers all day, and it's considered in our culture a very bad thing to fuck your own mother.
In ours too. In ours too.